What's going on, it's Food welcome back to another video on my channel. I do apologise, it has been quite a while since I last loaded a video, but I am back now. I'm looking to obviously upload now daily if I possibly can, and I am back with a brand new series on this channel. I'm basically going to be trying to take a small team like FC Midtjylland and try to take them all the way to the Champions League final, or as close as I can get to the final. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in this series, just to start off. Obviously, coming back to YouTube and everything. I have done something like this before. I think I did one with TNS. I called it TNS's Road to Glory or something. So this is going to be kind of similar to what I did with TNS, but obviously not with TNS this time around. So let's have a little look what team we can be using. I did obviously mention Midtjylland there. Clubs like Midtjylland obviously only have one choice that you can use in terms of players to use for this. Obviously, like Man United will have more choice because obviously they're a big club. I think we're going to go and use Midtjylland like I did just mention, just for the fun of it, I suppose. Yeah, since I obviously mentioned them. But anyway, let's have a look at the team that we do have. I was going to say a group. Obviously, we don't start in the group stages because we're only a small club like Midtjylland. We are playing the Kazakhstan team, Astana. I know they was in the Champions League last season. I'm not too sure about this season, and they might be in the Europa League or something. I do obviously understand that Midtjylland were only in the Europa League last year, not in the Premier League, but the Premier League, the Champions League, sorry. But you can't obviously play the Europa League version of this game, unfortunately. So, without further ado, let's get into the first leg against Astana, the Kazakhstan team, and try and win. And yeah, I've not really played this game too much lately, but I'm hoping that doesn't make me rusty or anything. I don't play with any Web or Angry Fans on, and no play field, but I might change that as we get on into the series, if obviously we can manage to beat Astana. But anyway, moving on, we are using Rasmussen, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, and we're into the game now against Astana. The games are 1 minute long, and obviously, like I just mentioned just then, this is a two-legged game. It'll be important, obviously, for us to get a good start here against Astana and not lose. Things like that tend to happen a lot, and it has just happened right there to me. Kind of one of the drawbacks, I suppose, to this game, especially when I score on goals. I mean, it can be good for you, but it can get a little bit annoying sometimes. And we're already up against it. I am already 2-0 down in this 1 minute game, so it's not too good, to be honest. If Astana score again, I'm guessing I'm probably going to be out, and it's 3-0 to them. I'm not blaming West on this. I guess I'm not very good anymore. We have that just scored to make it 3-1, so I suppose it's not too bad, but we are still losing by a heavy amount. And we're going to have to really give it our best shot in the second leg game. Thankfully, there is one for this. Okay, and stuff like that, man, is just... I don't even know what to say about that. We lose 4-1. Any hope of us getting through is already out of the window. We're literally going to play up to the best ability we possibly can in this game now. Or we are out already. So, let's see what we can do. I don't like to rush sometimes because they literally do just chip you. And, you know, you can't really do much about that. So I can chip him here, and I can. There you go, that's 1-0. Although we are still 2 behind on aggregate, so definitely going to have to try and get another 2 in the time we have left. When I don't get chipped down, I don't. It's now 2-0, and it's 4-3 in the game. That's a bit too high, that is. But I have, thankfully for me, scored an own goal, so it's 4-4 now. And I'm hoping now we can try and get a win, and it'll be a pretty good comeback if you think about it, really. And we have scored. It's now 4-0 to us, and just literally about holding on now. And we've scored another goal, so even if they do score now, it doesn't really matter. So I can't believe really how well we've done in this game in comparison to the last game. But we have beaten them, and we have advanced to the third qualifying rounds. The only thing that separates us now from the group stage, if we get past the third qualifying round, is a playoff round, and that's when we'll be playing a much bigger team than Basel. But on aggregate, obviously, we did win 6-4. Got pretty lucky, to be honest, in that second game. Kind of like Astana played a different player or something. But we are now playing Basel. Basel obviously used to have Ambolo. I believe he's now playing in the Bundesliga, though. Anyway, moving on. Still using Rasmussen because we obviously can't change it to another player that Midtjylland have. And yeah, Basel's definitely going to be a bit much harder than Astana. Again, a minute game doesn't really change. It doesn't. If we can beat them, that'll be pretty cool. I'm not going to try rushing him because I know I'm just going to get chipped. They love to chip you if you try rushing them or something. So, I mean, just got to do something like that. We're 1-0 up. That's good. I don't want to jinx anything, and there you go. That's literally how long leads can last for you in this game. Number of seconds. Just going to try and make sure Basel can't score again. I wouldn't mind if it finished 1-1, although I would obviously like to get another goal against France. I'm glad he's not rushing me. I'll probably get a little bit nervous then. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a goal here, and we can with 15 seconds remaining. Now, let's see if I can not curse myself and stay in front here. I hope this goes in, and it will be going in. That's 3-1 to us, and we are surprising Basel big time. Yeah, we win the first game 3-1, so that's good to see. A couple other results there, obviously, you can check out if you want. We're now going to go into the second leg. We are 3-1 up, so we can't afford to let them score. But, if they do score, I'll probably be right under pressure. So I'm going to take it easy this game and just, kind of sit back in my own goal. Let him come to me, but he hasn't really been coming to me lately. So, I'm happy as if it ends 0-0. I'll be going into the playoff rounds, and then, that'll be pretty good. But we are 1-0 up. So, yeah, going pretty well so far. He's come out, so I'm probably going to be able to chip him here. Fortunately, I can't. And that's one of the main things with this game. Them scoring on goals like that. I do it, they do it, and it's pretty ridiculous. I'm 5-1 up against Basel. It's pretty insane if you've asked, think about it, really. Basel obviously constantly winning the Swiss League. To be honest with you, I don't really think anybody ever challenges them to it, and I'm not really surprised, to be honest, by that. We're 3-0 up. I'm apparently now a good player at this game. It's all literally down to luck. We're now 4-0 up. We're 7-1 up on aggregate. They literally just scored another own goal. And, to be honest, if they score here, it doesn't particularly matter. It won't make any difference, apart from they'll have a goal to their name. But we have beaten them again, and now we're playing an Icelandic team called Stardjan. I probably butchered that name completely. We are in the playoff rounds, so this is the only, obviously, obstacle in our way before we get to the group stages of the Champions League, which would be really nice to see if we can get there in this episode. I will just quickly show you all the other scores right there. Obviously, Shakhtar winning big, Ajax winning big against Steaua Bucharest. And, yeah, like what I just mentioned, we did obviously beat Basel 7-1 in aggregate. Pretty insane, I know. Anyway, we got Stardjan now, the Icelandic team, hoping we can beat. I've never really heard of them before, to be honest with you, but I'm guessing they're not going to be any pushovers. They did a spectacle like Arsenal, so but they usually start off in a playoff round in this game. But they haven't. This time, I guess, they might be playing another club. I don't know. 1-0 up right there against Stardjan, so that's good to see. I didn't really know Icelandic clubs featured in the Champions League or anything, but I guess they do. And this is going perfect for us, to be honest, just as I would have hoped it was going to go for us. We're 2-0 up against Stardjan, and to be honest, right now is just consolidating that lead. And we just made it 3-0 after they scored an own goal, or he made it 3-0 for us, and however perspective you'd like to take. And we just made it 4. I guess you could probably say now we are into the Champions League group stages. And obviously, before I end off the episode, I will show you who we get in our group. And yeah, unless obviously Stardjan can massively shock me and score 4 or 5 goals in the second leg. They did obviously just score whilst I was talking, but I didn't manage to get another goal like that. And we're now 6-1 up in that game, and we are going into the second leg now against Stardjan. And our place in the group stage is pretty much confirmed by now. So let's see if we can get a couple more goals and maybe get it to double digits, on aggregate. That'd be pretty cool. I don't really tend to do that. You do get crazy scores like 6-0 just in one game. I know obviously that does happen in real life, but not all the time. But on this game, it feels like it happens all the time. It's pretty insane. I might even do a league run, depending on how this goes down with you guys. You can obviously let me know in the comment section below if you would like to see a league run, maybe with a Premier League club or something. Although they haven't actually released the 16-17 season, I'm guessing that's coming out soon, I hope. I've literally pushed him into his own goal. I made it 8-1 in aggregate. 20 seconds left. They did obviously just score whilst I was talking, but to be honest, it doesn't particularly matter. You can literally do that as well. Literally push your opponents into their own net, and they can't really do anything about it. You don't get penalised for anything for fouling him, and pretty funny, I suppose. I'm guessing they might score here. Yep, there's 3-2 to us, but it doesn't really matter. We've won 9-3 on aggregate, and this is our group. Oh my! We have Chelsea, Man United, and Lyon. Obviously, a little bit unrealistic. You won't get 2 English clubs in the same group of the Champions League, but obviously this is just a game, I suppose. But yeah, that brings an end to episode 1 of this little Midtjylland run I'm doing in the Champions League, trying to get them to the final, obviously. And if you'd like to see episode 2 tomorrow, definitely drop a like on the video. If we can get a video to 5 likes, you'll definitely be seeing episode 2 tomorrow of this series. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Let me know what I can do to improve my videos in the comment section below. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.